with the big men. Well, now they're just trying to find ways to break the defense down. 10 here on the shot clock, just over 2 minutes to go. Evans now goes for step back, 15. Nafawi offensive rebound. A foul's going to be called against James Dickey. Well, that's going to be the key defensive issue here for Pelita Jaya. How do they manage the physical brute strength of Chalidze Nafawi? Went to New Mexico State. Nakamura caught a double team, finds Evans. Evans steps back, takes a three. This one's up, beautifully tucked away. Extending Hiroshima Dragonflies' lead back to 11 points. Well, foul's gonna be called against Kamisawa, trying to be aggressive against Vincent Kosasi. Now another change is going to come in here for Pelita Jaya. McLaughlin's going to come back in to try and give them some assistance in the backcourt. Well, Pelita Jaya, they need to find ways to score. Brownlee trying to go for the mid-range. Another offensive rebound. Kosasi giving them a little bit of life inside the paint. Now McLaughlin goes for deep three, can't get it. A turnover here by the Dragonflies. But can Pelita Jaya capitalize? Oh, again, they try to go for a ball reversal, and Agassi wasn't able to catch it. And it becomes another turnover for Pelita Jaya. Well, it's only an 11-point deficit, but if they're not careful, this could indeed become a bit of a disaster here for Pelita Jaya. Currently with a smaller lineup, and now Vincent Kosasi is going to try and match up with Chalidze Nafawi. So if you are the Hiroshima Dragonflies, you got to think about going to the big man. And they do just that. Inside leg goes in, throws it down one hand. Chile has just entered the building. Well, simple play, the mismatch, no problem. Chile just went to work on that play. Well, currently the free throw line, Vincent Kosasi, who has been their power forward so far. It's a smaller lineup Pelita Jaya are going with. Of course, if you are Pelita Jaya, you got to think about maybe putting Justin Brownlee to defend Chile Nafawi. But then the issue with that is you got Dwayne Evans playing power forward here for Hiroshima, so then that's the defensive matchup Vincent Kosasi is going to go with. Well, another foul is going to be called here, so it will be possession back to Hiroshima Dragonflies. 43.5 seconds left here in the first quarter. We'd like to welcome all of our fans watching live here. This is the 2024 BCL Asia champions of the Japanese B-League, currently against the team who qualified through the BCL Asia qualifiers in Mongolia a few months ago. As the penetration goes up, gets rejected. What a block by McLaughlin. Well, that's a good defensive recovery. Well, Brownlee's going to have to play extended minutes. Man, look at this. Get out of here. Not in my house. Still a 12-point lead. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Evans has got to isolate. 2 seconds left. Bumps, goes up. Offensive rebound, but it's going to be a 24-second violation. Good defense by Pelita Jaya. Not too much concern there from head coach Kyle Milling, one of the greatest coaches in international basketball. But now it's going to be the final shot here in the first quarter for Pelita Jaya. McLaughlin defended by Kamisawa. 5 seconds left now, ISO mode. Step back, three is up, good defense. And now a bit of time here, Evans throws this one up, and that's no good. End of the first quarter. Champions of the Japanese B-League, Hiroshima Dragonflies, they lead this one 26-14 against the team currently sitting second place in the Indonesian Basketball League, Pelita Jaya. Well, hello and welcome to all of our live viewers currently here on YouTube. This is the inaugural tournament of Asia's finest and most elite competition, the Basketball Champions League of Asia. Well, currently the moment you can see here, the game has gone in one direction. I mean, the Hiroshima Dragonflies, they have been in total control of this at the moment. Currently shooting 5 for 6 from the perimeter, only missing one free throw tonight, 3 for 4. Getting inside the paint and getting his way so far. That has been the exemplary mark here of the Hiroshima Dragonflies this season. I mean, they have been terrific, to say the least. Well, anytime you know that the Hiroshima Dragonflies are able to get the ball in the paint, you know it's going to be one outcome. But credit to their perimeter shooting, Takuto Nakamura, who was one of their key players in the V-League Championship. Nakamura was so instrumental in that championship, losing game 1 against Ryukyu Golden Kings, who were then defending champions. But as you can see, getting right to where they finished, that game 2 turned things right around. Dragonflies will commence game here in the second quarter. First possession, leading by 12. Live here in Dubai City. The Sheikh Saeed bin Maktoum Sports Hall. 8 teams across the globe of Asia. Kamisawa's made 1 3, makes another one. Dragonflies currently filled with confidence. Only one missed three-point attempt tonight. Extending their lead to 15. Prostawa left wide open. Can't get it. Evans secures a rebound. This is where Pelita Jaya has got to be on top of the game. Transition defense will be instrumental. Evans ISO mode, turns this one over. Brownlee comes up with it. Brownlee inside the paint, finds McLaughlin, he'll fire a 3. This one's no good. Shili Nafawe secures a rebound. Well, Nafawe looking for the lob. Kamisawa left wide open, made his last one, makes another one. Sugoi. Well, Kamisawa 3 for 3 from the perimeter. They keep leaving him wide open, and he keeps reminding Pelita Jaya's defense to read the scouting report. 18-point lead currently to the champions of Japan. Remember, Pelita Jaya's season isn't over yet in the Indonesian Basketball League. So McLaughlin, he'll try another one. Well, every missed attempt at the moment is going to be becoming a test of transition defense here for Pelita Jaya. Now they go into a matchup, man-to-man defense. Prostawa defending Evans. Kicks this one out. 6 seconds left. Another step back, no foul call. Oh, baby! Arigato gozaimasu! Roberts with the exclamation points. What a play! Well, that is just incredible. Timeout's gonna be called by Pelita Jaya. They trail by 21. And so far, Hiroshima, they have come out like a house on fire. Well, let's listen now to head coach. Members, see what he has to say. Let's listen to what the team talk will be here for Pelita Jaya.
Make them work, break them up. Hey! 2-5, 3 shots, make them cut. Keep moving, guys. Go, go, go.
perimeter shooting, as we've mentioned, has been very effective so far here from the Hiroshima Dragonflies. I mean, they had it very tough to qualify for the BCL Asia. They had to win the Japanese B-League. Of course, the playoffs, it was not an easy task for them. Having to take on the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. Many Filipino basketball fans currently watching this live stream will know Bobby Ray Parks Jr. was a part of that Nagoya Diamond Dolphins team. Well, foul's gonna be cool here in the full court against Hiroshima. Quick double team coming from the backcourt, trying to make life very difficult here for Pelita Jaya. Oh, another turnover. Roberts comes up with it. And again, defensively, Dragonflies dictating everything they want, making Pelita Jaya go everywhere and anywhere on the floor they want. Kamisawa hesitates, and an illegal screen is going to be called against Chili Nafawe. Now, Japanese fans know him as Kawata-san. Well, it's interesting that they called that one against Chili Nafawe. Well, he'll take a breather. He's going to the bench. Kerry Blackshear Jr. coming back into the game. Pelita Jaya needs some form of offense, some confidence. Brandon Jawato checking back in. Going for another perimeter shot, no good. Rebound's been secured by Hiroshima. It's becoming the same story. Kerry Blackshear being guarded by Dickey. Time winding down here on the shot clock. Well, they tried to go for the pick and roll, but a foul's going to be called against Brandon Jawato. Well, Jawato just a little bit too aggressive. Evans finds Kerry Blackshear. Takeuchi pump fakes, kicks this one out. They go for another three in the corner. Three is up. And there is a rare solar eclipse, a missed three-point attempt. Only the second one tonight for Hiroshima. Well, Kamisawa tries again the corner. That one rattles its way in and out, but now Pelita Jaya looking to build something. Oh, McLaughlin getting away with an elbow. Looks like it, but no good on the mid-range. Dragonflies happy to slow the tempo down now with a 21-point lead. Kerry Blackshear Jr., Dwayne Evans is going to get called for the offensive foul. Now remember, fans watching, this is the BCL Asia. Both Dwayne Evans and Kerry Blackshear Jr. of the Hiroshima Dragonflies, they have played in the BCL, the Basketball Champions League of Europe. Well, another sub coming in here for the Dragonflies. Dwayne Evans, he will take a breather. He will go to the bench. But Pelita Jaya need to build some confidence. Well, Dickey loses it, goes out of bounds, but it's going to remain their possession on the baseline. 12 on the shot clock. 6:25 to go here in the first half. Well, I think that should be actually Dragonflies' ball. No coach's challenge coming from Kyle Milling. McLaughlin looking for the cross court, finds Jawato. He'll fire in the corner, three is up, and it's good. Well, that's what they needed. Now remember, Brandon Jawato did play in the Japanese B-League for Utsunomiya Brex. So he does know about these players. He remembers playing against the Dragonflies. Kamisawa, another three. My goodness gracious. Give this man some credit. He is on fire at the moment. Jawato down the middle, penetrates, no help side defense. 5 consecutive points coming from Brandon Jawato. He's become one of the main key players for the Indonesian national team. Nine-point lead to Hiroshima. Evans looking for an ISO, penetrates. Well, nice move there by Kerry Blackshear Jr. Too big, too strong, and simply just too good. Extending the Dragonflies lead back to 21. There's a penetration now, finding Andikawa Prastawa. Jawato pump fakes. Sauer tried to go for the dump down, turn it over in the end. And now the Dragonflies have numbers. Roberts in the corner, can he go for another one? Closed out by McLaughlin, making it hard. It's Kamisawa, he's been on fire. Arigato gozaimasu. Dozo yoroshiku. Kamisawa-san. Well, he is unconscious at the moment. Well, he is making everything and anything he takes on the perimeter. And here come the Dragonflies yet again. Roberts finds Takeuchi, another three, it's up. Well, you can't blame them for going for it with a 24-point lead. Everything falling at the moment here for the Dragonflies. Well, they're getting their looks on the perimeter, but Pelita Jaya just at the moment unable to make anything drop here. Roberts coming off one ball screen. Blackshear just able to secure the loose ball. 7 here on the shot clock. Finds Blackshear. Tries to penetrate. Good defense by Prastawa. He's got McLaughlin with him. McLaughlin's going to finish this one. A better conversion for the turnover. And that's how Pelita Jaya need to play. Well, they've got to come up with these steals. They've got to try and push the tempo quickly. Because at the moment, they're in total control of this game. Foul on the ground is going to be called against Pelita Jaya. Well, here's another look at that. You can see just trying to put his hand in the passing lane, trying to make life difficult. .330 to go here in the first half. Dragonflies currently leading by 22. Blackshear got it by Justin Brownlee. Takeuchi goes for another three. This one's up, and again, get your umbrellas out. It is raining three-pointers. First three of the game for Takeuchi-san. Dickey inside the paint. He'll go up. He misses from point-blank range, but a foul's going to be called. So 2 free throws coming up. Well, you can see right now they're trying to collapse inside the paint. The foul is going to be called against Hiroshima's number 30, Ryo Yamazaki. It's James Dickey currently the free throw line here for Pelita Jaya. Well, James Dickey, originally from Raleigh, North Carolina, went to University of North Carolina, Greensboro, started his pro career in Hungary back in 2020. He also played in the Netherlands, France. Oh, what a rejection. Kerry Blackshear Jr., what a block shot. Well, that's a case of don't come in the domain unless you get an invitation. Don't send Kerry Blackshear Jr. Facebook friend requests. You know he's gonna block you. Gelato penetrates, pulls up from 15. Can't get it. Dickey trying to get the offensive rebound. Brownlee looking for an ISO. Nowhere to go here. Agassi wide open, but the threes continue not to drop here for Hiroshima. While it goes out of bounds, it's going to be possession back to Pelita Jaya. Well, head referee Noor Jaim coming originally from Lebanon. Interesting thing you should know about our head referee is that he also owns a restaurant in Beirut. I've had the fortune and pleasure of going to that restaurant. It's one of the most delicious cuisines in all of Lebanon. A timeout's going to be called by the Hiroshima Dragonflies. They want to talk it over, as currently they lead this one 46-21 in the first game of the inaugural tournament of the Basketball Champions League Asia. Well, to all of our fans currently watching live on the YouTube stream, welcome again. We're live here in beautiful Dubai City. This beautiful Sheikh Said bin Maktoum Sports Hall. And if you are watching live, please make sure you hit the like button on this live stream and also subscribe to FIBA on YouTube. So hit that like button. Well, welcome back. 2:43 to go. And again, remember, international basketball fans, make sure you follow BCL Asia on all social media platforms. BCL Asia is currently on X, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Follow BCL Asia, as this is currently the inaugural tournament taking place today. The championship game will be held on the 15th. Trying to ISO against Kerry Blackshear. It's a tough one, can't get it, and that's going to be a rebound secured by the 24-second violation. Well, defensively, Dragonflies will be very tough to break down inside the paint. Having said that, Pelita Jaya do have James Dickey and Justin Brownlee, but orchestrating an effective offense to get those looks inside the key is going to be key. Oh, another three left wide open. This one's just off the mark. Brownlee secures a rebound, but he throws it away. And now the Dragonflies looking to respond. Another three goes up. This one's a little too short. Well, Brownlee responding again. Man who does play for Gilas Pilipinas, getting his first tray ball of the game. Still trailing. I think it was a three-pointer. But they need to build momentum. Defensively, they need to try and stop. Well, now a foul's going to be called against Vincent Kosasi. That's the mismatch issue, of course, they're going to have here tonight. Dragonflies, they do have the experience, they do have the size, but this is a smaller lineup. It's only Kerry Blackshear out there currently inside the paint. It's a four-guard lineup along with Kerry Blackshear. Watanabe getting a handoff. Yamazaki puts up a Hail Mary three. Another offensive rebound. Why not? Tries again, wide open, and a foul's gonna be called against James Dickey. A push on the box out. Well, both teams are 14 fouls, 1:28 to go here in the first half. No more fouls to give. Now we're under 10 on the shot clock. Another kick out. Takeuchi's made one so far. Can't get this one. And now Pelita Jaya secure the rebound. Trying to push this one quickly. Nobody running in transition with the Indonesians. Oh, Brownlee's going to get caught. I think a jump ball's going to be called. Well, Brownlee made the penetration. That's good defense. Just got caught there with Keijiro Mitane. Brownlee looking for that ISO. Kicks his one out to Agassi. Pelita Jaya's got to go quick here. Time is winding down. Brownlee goes for three. He's made one. Makes another one. Well, you can just hear all the Filipino fans say magandang gabi. 2 threes already from Brownlee, cutting it down to a 19-point ball game. 8 points for Justin Brownlee here in the second quarter. Kerry Blackshear penetrates, and that is just way too easy. Well, could call it tough with a capital T, but he just went to work on that play. Brownlee looking for the ISO, tough kick out. Dragonflies rotating on defense. Agassi goes for the pull-up. He draws a foul, so he'll go to the free throw line. Gassi currently at the free throw line here for Pelita Jaya. Again, finding the momentum in this game has been very tough for them. But this is what the BCL Asia is all about, getting all the very best teams from the continent to play against each other. Remember, every team's had to qualify here in some form or shape. Pelita Jaya, they had to go through the BCL Asia qualifiers, defeating Hong Kong Eastern on the final game. And in the case of the Hiroshima Dragonflies, well, they qualified by becoming champions of their domestic league, the Japanese B-League. Final seconds. Lakshya Jr. penetrates. Inside the key, little teardrop, can't get it. That will be the end of the first half. We're currently champions of the Japan lead by 19 points, 48-29, against a team currently second in the Indonesian Basketball League, Pelita Jaya. Well, that is the halftime break. Basketball fans, we're going to run you through these stats, and then we're going to show you some of the key highlights as we relive the best moments of the first half. But the three-point shooting, it has been exasperating so far here from Hiroshima Dragonflies. They did go a little bit cold in the second quarter, but it's what's kept them in front so far. Well, statistically, 55% from the three-point line. It's not a bad stat to have in the opening game. 11 three-point field goals made. Pelita Jaya with more offensive rebounds, but collectively, the Dragonflies doing a much better job in that case. We'll take a look at some of the key top scorers in Kamisawa. Well, he has been on fire. 70 points for Kamisawa-san. Well, you know he's going to be the green light so far for the Dragonflies. We'll leave you with the halftime highlights. Well, it's been phenomenal play. There you can see Chili Nafawe inside the key, getting the one-handed dunk. Simply unstoppable play. Well, when it goes inside the key to Chili, you know it's going to be one outcome. Throw it down, Chili. Throw it down, big man. Well, he's been getting his way so far. Didn't feature too much in the second quarter, but he has been unstoppable to say the least. But Kamisawa, his perimeter shooting, 70 points. But can Pelita Jaya find some form of inspiration through this man? Brandon Jawato does play for the Indonesian national team. Well, here is how they need to play in this game. Come up with those steals and try to go quickly in transition. Converting those turnovers into fast break points is going to be key. But Lava Pilipinas, the man who plays for Gilas Pilipinas, Justin Brownlee, 2 3-pointers in the second quarter. He's got to have a good game if Pelita Jaya is going to come back. Well, that is halftime, basketball fans. We'll be back in just under 13 minutes. This is the BCL Asia.
This all and nothing really got away, you're driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you know the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall. Yeah, you're not here to get me through it all. I'll never go down, I'll never do the wrong. I was getting kind of used to being so alone. I was getting kind of used to being so alone. I'm going under in this time. I feel there's no one to turn to. This all and nothing with love, I could be sleeping without you. I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you help me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall. Yeah, you're not here to get me
Here to the BCL Asia through the qualifiers, defeating Hong Kong Eastern only 2 months ago in Mongolia. Of course, this tournament will be featuring the champions of Iran, not to mention the champions of Lebanon, Korea, China, of course, the hosts as well. It's going to be a very exciting tournament, Asia's finest. Now, for those who are unfamiliar with the BCL format, this indeed is the rebrand of the former FIBA Asia Champions Cup, now known as the Basketball Champions League of Asia. The Basketball Champions League started in Europe back in 2016. Then it went to South and Central America, and now it's made its way here to Asia. Well, again, welcome everybody who's watching live on the FIBA YouTube platform. If you can, kindly, please make sure you subscribe to FIBA and also hit the like button on this live stream. And make sure as well you follow BCL Asia on all social media platforms. If you want to see the best content, what's happening both on and off the court, follow BCL Asia on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok. BCL Asia, the hashtag. Use it today. Let us know your thoughts, which teams you're supporting. The opening day of this wonderful tournament. The other game going on later. We're going to see the champions of Iran, Gorgan, up against KCC Aegis of Korea. That will be the game taking place afterwards. Dragonflies getting first possession. Chili Nafawe, also known as Kawata-san, back in the game. As Brownlee forces a turnover. 8 big points to Justin Brownlee in the second quarter. Jiwato, one more pass. Jicky now. Pump fakes, goes up. A foul is going to be called against, I believe, Chili Nafawe. Well, James Dickey carried on the free throw line, started his pro career in 2020 when he went to Hungary. Also played in France and also played for Ukrainian team Prometey. He's now made his first journey out here in the east of Asia, where he is currently playing for Pelita Jaya in Indonesia. Remember, their domestic season isn't finished yet, and they're actually sitting second place, right behind Indonesia's best team, Dewa United. Dragonflies holding on to an 18-point lead. Nakamura heavily defended, finds Dwayne Evans. He'll find the three, it's up, beautifully tucked away. Make that three-pointer number 12 for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Well, they were 11 for 20 in the first half, most of those coming from Kamisawa. It's now Jiwato, he's made 1 3, makes another one. Brandon Jiwato, as I mentioned in the first half, he played 1 year in Japan for the Utsunomiya Breaks this season. They did eventually win the championship back in 2021-22, but he didn't play much for the team. Nafawi down the middle. Finds Mitani wide open, another three, and again. Well, they're just picking up right where they left off in the first half. Raining three-pointers. Sugoi. Dickey catches this one for 15. Finds Andakawa Prastawa. Brownlee going down low to James Dickey. Called a triple team. Prastawa fires the three, and again, consecutive three-point shooting coming from both these two teams. Andakawa Prastawa, that's his second triple tonight. Evans goes behind the back. Kicks out, another three is up. Another offensive rebound for the Dragonflies. Now Dwayne Evans, he'll go for another one. Well, the tempo slowing down slightly here in the second half. It's Brownlee looking to ISO. Good defense by Mitane. Prastawa made his last three, goes for another one. Just can't get it, that's gonna go out of bounds, and the Dragonflies will retain possession. Nakamura go behind the back. Foul's gonna be called against Andakawa Prostawa. Question is, are they gonna call that a free throw? No, they called it on the ground. You can see the protest coming from Takuto Nakamura. Now, watch Evans. I think that's the right call because the foul was made just before he officially got into his 1-2 step. Of course, Asia has been waiting for a very long time to get the very best teams from both, not only the East and the West, but also the Gulf as well. Gorgan, they'll be in action later the next game. Mitani Puff fakes, gets rejected. Oh, James Dickey with a denial. And here comes Brownlee. Brownlee, Euro step, finds Joato, he gets fouled. Second team foul of the quarter here against Hiroshima Dragonflies. Oh, we currently just have under 13,000 people watching this game live on the FIBA YouTube, so please, in the comment bank, let us know which team are you supporting. Are you supporting Pelita Jaya, or are you a fan of the Hiroshima Dragonflies? Remember, champions of the Japanese B-League against Pelita Jaya, who did qualify through the BCL Asia qualifiers. Brownlee's made 2 threes, goes for another one, and JB for 3. Third three-pointer of the game for the Gilas Pilipinas national team player. That cuts it down. Only a 16-point, well, excuse me, no, a 15-point deficit. But Evans inside the key, a little too short. Nafawi tips it out of bounds, and Pelita Jaya get it back. Prostawa gets this one, but again, you can see he's not going to try and take on one. No, he is going to go for another 3. It's up. But tries to contest for his own rebound. Well, that's the kind of style you're going to see from Andakawa Prostawa. Prominent player for the Indonesian national team. Many years playing for head coach Raiko Torman, who did leave his post. Nakamura left wide open, he'll fire 3 and again. I'll say it one more time. It's rated 3-pointers. Dragonflies, they have brought the rain from Nippon. Back to an 18-point ball game. Joato heavily defended, but a foul's gonna be called. Well, that's going to be the second team foul against Pelita. No, oh, it's on Hiroshima Dragonflies. My apologies. Well, Yamazaki's going to leave the game. It's Kamisawa, who had a phenomenal first half, has come back into the game. So finding James Dickey. Dickey got it by Chili Nafawe. Puts this one up for the mid-range. That cuts it back down to 16 points. Well, slowly but surely, the goal should be for Pelita Jaya to try and cut this down to a 10-point ball game heading into the fourth quarter. Nakamura penetrates. Now we're under 10 here on the shot clock. Evans now, he's made 1 3 in the third, makes another one. Oh, Majide, Hontoni. Well, this team looks like it's not gonna miss a 3-point shot tonight. The only player who's not gonna be a 3-point threat for the Dragonflies is possibly Chili Nafawe. Brownlee now, it's gonna be another turnover, good defense. And it's all Hiroshima. Just under 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Well, they keep taking these threes. They're left wide open. They just keep on delivering the punishment. Now it is indeed back to a 22-point ball game. Well, I don't think this team's going to miss a 3. Pelita Jaya just keep inviting them to have these wide open 3-point shots. Now Joato tries one, can't get it. Well, Hiroshima's biggest lead of the game has been 25. Now they lead by 22. Evans got it by Jawato, goes in, bit of contact, gets the and one. And Dwayne Evans is going to the free throw line here for the three-point play. Brandon Jawato's gonna get called for the foul. Well, those two had their duels, remember. Dwayne Evans, a former member of the Ryukyu Golden Kings, when he went up against Utsunami and Brex. And a timeout's gonna be called here by Pelita Jaya, as the deficit has got bigger. 24-point lead currently to the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Well, we're going to listen to what the coaches have to say during this timeout to get their thoughts. Well, basketball fans, while we are in this timeout, please make sure you follow the BCL Asia on all social media platforms. Remember, we're going to offer you the best content both on and off the floor. So follow BCL Asia on X and Instagram. Do it now, and also like this live stream if you can, please.
Aggressive switch there. Don't stay here, because you know this is a shooter. This is a shooter. You have to come out here. Let him put the ball there, guys. Come on, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Well, it's currently a 24-point lead, potentially could be 25 if Dwayne Evans converts a three-point play. 4:08 to go here in the third quarter. Of course, the tempo has been very good, especially from the champions of Japan. Well, this team is just so well built, so well put together by head coach Kyle Milling. Of course, you think about it, you've got a plethora of great backcourt Japanese players like Takuto Nakamura, not to mention Kamisawa, but well, violation on the free throw because Dwayne Evans, they're saying, actually faked the shot. Now it's actually a part of his shooting routine, and I'm not sure how many times Evans has been called for that in his career, but not too much protest for Dwayne Evans. McLaughlin back in the game here for Pelita Jaya. They need to find a way to stay in this one. They had it down to 16 points. McLaughlin finds Prestowis, misses last two. He's not able to get this one. Dickey with the offensive rebound. That's what they need him to do, to try and clear up and clean up any second chance points at the moment. Nakamura hesitates, puts a little teardrop. This guy simply just goes anywhere and everywhere he wants on the floor. Takuto Nakamura, remember, what a phenomenal finals he had in the B-League Championship. The absence of Ryo Terashima, many would have thought was going to be a hindrance to the Dragonflies. Now they're looking to go for their biggest lead of the game. They've led by as many as 25. Evans bumping in, goes in with a finger roll, too strong, can't get it. Go on that one. Defense, it was way too easy. Gift wrap for them. But now Hiroshima, no need to rush anything. They're in total control of this. But there is another quarter to play after. So it just makes you wonder, will Kyle Milling go to his bench players? Well, the foul, it goes in. Gets rejected. Well, what a block by James Dickey. Oh, Dickey wasn't letting Nafawi going on a social media highlight on that play. Here's a look at the foul, of course. Changes coming in for the Dragonflies. Kerry Blackshear Jr. along with Roberts have checked back into the game. Shili Nafawe will take a breather along with Keijiro Mitane. Laughlin tries to penetrate against Nakamura. Dickey nowhere to go. No travel call, but it's going to be a turnover in the end. Nothing working for Pelita Jaya. And that's forced them to make a change. McLaughlin goes back to the bench as now Justin Brownlee checks back into the game for the team from Indonesia. Evans finds Kamisawa, 17 points in the first half, and this guy simply is on fire at the moment. Kamisawa making it rain left, right, and center. 20 points tonight for Kamisawa. He's now going to tries a three. Nothing still dropping, but Dickey gets another offensive board. Evans stands his ground, but it's going to be an offensive foul, an elbow to the face. Well, it's becoming a calamity, a complete disaster here for Pelita Jaya. Watch the elbow here from Dickey, right there, right to the chest. I mean, that's quite a hot elbow if you ask me. .27-point lead under 90 seconds here in the third quarter. Evans gets his way straight to the bucket. No defense whatsoever. Kamisawa goes down low to carry Blackshear. Finds Nakamura. Why not Evans from no man's land? Well, Hiroshima quite happy with the tempo of the game, but good defense by Nakamura. Again, took that one right out of the hands of Justin Brownlee. Well, you can see right now the mental fatigue of these. Like the Hiroshima Dragonflies, the champions of the B-League, it's always going to be a tough mental test as well as a physical one. Time winding down for Agassi. He's got to ISO. Roberts good defense. Pump fakes. That's a tough play. We got two players up off the floor. Agassi, another member of the Indonesian basketball team, as we've seen in various FIBA Asia and World Cup qualifiers. Blackshear, last shot of the third quarter. That's no good, but still a 27-point lead. Some of the key highlights here. 6 3-pointers in the third quarter for the Dragonflies. Brandon Jawato getting one early along with Andikawa Prestawa. There's the Prestawa 3-pointer. And at one point, Pelita Jaya did it. We're able to cut it down to a 15-point deficit, but one area they've been unable to secure is inside the paint offensively. I mean, they've had nowhere to go inside the domain, especially with defenders such as Chili Nafawe, and not to mention Kerry Blackshear. Well, credit to Kamisawa. He has been terrific this evening. On fire, no. Well, for Pelita Jaya, right now it's all about pride. They've got to make sure they come out strong here in the final 10 minutes. They may not win this game, but they need to set the precedence very early. Take Hiroshima Dragonflies, a new experience for them this season. Kyle Milling's players, they made it to their first final in game 1 against Ruku Golden Kings. They trailed by as many as 20 points in the first half. Now, they made a comeback in the second half, still lost the game, but they came out strong as ever, winning games 2 and 3, and thus winning their first B-League championship. So they've got to take that motivation, Pelita Jaya. As Brownlee's made 3 threes, that one's way off the mark. It's not quite the way, of course. Coach Beveridge wanted his players to begin the fourth quarter. Well, there's a kick out. Roberts going baseline. Left uncontested, but he doesn't take the shot. 7 on the shot clock. Finds Kerry Blackshear. Kamisawa now. He's been on fire so far. That one's just a little off to the left. Slightly smaller lineup here for Pelita Jaya. What doesn't help is Justin Brownlee's not inside the key at the moment. They get a wide open look. This one, again, no good. What's interesting, when you have Justin Brownlee as your biggest player and he's not inside the key, I mean, it's going to make offensively everything a little bit tough here for Pelita Jaya. But now they want to play quick. There's a penetration. There's a 3. That's a good look. And that's beautifully tucked away. They've got to build on this play now. Transition three-pointers, maybe the most high percentage looks they're going to get here in the fourth. Nice pick and roll now. Blackshear puts it up, doesn't get the ad one, but he'll go to the charity stripe. Well, Kerry Blackshear, originally from Orlando, Florida. She started his university career with Virginia Tech, played 1 season with the University of Florida after leaving in 2020. Prior to coming to Japan, he actually played in Turkey for one of the biggest clubs in the country, Galatasaray. Had a phenomenal season playing in the Basketball Champions League in Europe. Makes them both. Pelita Jaya just trying to find ways to break the defense down. There's a pump fake. Mid-range no good. Blackshear with a rebound. They throw it right away. But this is where Pelita Jaya could try to get something quick here. They like to go for transition threes. They go inside the key, and that's beautiful execution. And these are the plays they've got to build on. Remember, more games to come. Every game's going to matter here for both these two teams. Nakamura finds Evans, goes in. Simply B-E-A, beautiful execution by the Dragonflies. Well, there's another one that goes up. Nothing connected, but now Roberts left wide open. Roberts is going to finish this one, extending their lead back to 28 points. And Pelita Jaya's going to call timeout. 7:21 here in the fourth quarter. And it's all Hiroshima Dragonflies, the champions of the Japanese B-League, setting the tempo early on here in the Basketball Champions League of Asia. Well, welcome to all of our fans currently watching live on the FIBA YouTube. Please make sure you hit the like button on this live stream. And also, make sure you follow BCL Asia on all social media platforms of Instagram, X, and of course, Facebook. All the content we're going to be providing you from this tournament, both on and off the court. This is the rebranded former FIBA Asia Champions Cup, now known as the Basketball Champions League of Asia, the tournament that previously started in Europe back in 2016. Then it went to Central and South America, and now it's made its way here to Asia. Well, the Dragonflies, of course, right now total control of this game. They're probably going to leave with the victory. The question will be, will Kyle Milne keep in his best players? Right now, chilling the far away along with Kerry Blackshear on the floor. Dickey goes now for a turnaround fadeaway. Can't get this one. Dragonflies have never led by as many as 30 points in this game. Blackshear tries to bump, goes off the backboard. Now indeed the first 30-point lead for the Dragonflies. Well, Kerry Blackshear's been unstoppable so far here in the second half. 10 points already. Good hands by Roberts. Goes inside the lane, finish this one. Gets the ab one. Nice execution. Well, that was beautifully tucked away by Anto Febrianto Boratin. Well, there was the pass, there was the dime. It just said, Terima kasih. Thank you very much. Well, it might be a consolation, but it's something, of course, Pelita Jaya need to try and build on, of course. Three-point play converted. Running it back down to 27-point deficit. Dragonflies going through the motions. Roberts here in the backcourt. Finds Takeuchi. It's made 1-3 tonight. Can't get this one. Well, he made his last three-point play. Now he goes for a three-pointer. And now he goes on a 6-0 run for Pelita Jaya. And this is what we talk about, trying to build confidence, possession by possession. Itani left wide open. Doesn't take the three-pointer. Now Roberts going for an ISO. 5 left here on the shot clock. Dragonflies got to go something quick. On the foul, he doesn't take three-pointers. Here's a, oh, baby! But indeed, it's not gonna count. It's gonna be a 24-second violation. Are you kidding me? Majide Honto ni sugoi, Kawata-san. Well, even if it doesn't count, that is arigato no ayasu minasai. Good night. What a play. Well, Kawata may have just put the entire Pelita Jaya on a poster on that one. Well, it's gonna be another foul here with 5:14 to go. Well, here's a foul here committed by Nafawe. Oh no, it wasn't. It's actually on Takeuchi, my apologies. Takeuchi actually was the one who reached in. Well, Arigi currently at the free throw line now for Pelita Jaya. The free throw shooting, I mean, they haven't had many attempts. They haven't really got to the free throw line so far this evening. Just over halfway to go here in the fourth quarter. Currently, Pelita Jaya trailing this one still by 22 points. Roberts hasn't taken many threes tonight. That one hits the front iron. Went for the penetration, tried to look for the foul, but nothing was going to be called on that play. It's the right idea. You got to give him credit. Having been down by 30 points, cutting it to a 22. It's always got to be a learning curve for Pelita Jaya at the moment. This is why we have the BCL Asia, to get the very best teams from every top league, of course, and the IBL, the Indonesian Basketball League, excuse me. course, has grown significantly in the last decade. Another three here by the Dragonflies, nothing dropping. But good hands, turning it over. Oh, here come Pelita Jaya. Looking to cut the deficit down, but that's way too strong. And now, Dragonflies, they've got numbers. Roberts goes in, finishing under intense pressure. Well, he doesn't get the and-one, but he does extend it back to a 24-point lead. On the mid-range, beautifully tucked away, James Dickey. And it's all about pride here for Pelita Jaya. They've got to keep on playing right to the end. Well, Roberts turns this one over now. James Dickey, they got numbers. Dickey's gonna go, he's gonna finish this one. Throws it down one hand. Now it's a 20-point deficit. They've cut that 30-point lead down to 10. Well, 10 points down to 20, excuse me. The Dragonflies trying to just dribble down everything. Vitani penetrates, tries to find separation, that's way too short. A blocking foul is gonna be called against Roberts. He tried to initiate, get in front to get that charge, but just didn't beat him to the spot. Let's look at the replay there. I mean, that's good defense by Roberts. I think if he just gets there a step quicker, that's going to be an offensive foul, but because it's going to have little to no impact on this game. Still a 20-point lead to the Dragonflies. Dickey trying to muscle his way in. Pump face goes up. Draws the foul against Nafawe, so he'll go back to the free throw line. And this is what you want to see, of course, from James Dickey. Be aggressive. Use the size, use the physicality to get inside the paint. I mean, there's one pump fake, a turnaround, and that's got to be his go-to bread and butter move here in the BCL Asia. But again, they have to make their free throws. He's able to make the second one. They cut it down to a 19-point ball game. 3:04 to go here in the fourth quarter. As James Dickey's going to go to the bench. He'll take a breather. Coming back into the game, Indonesian national team player Vincent Kosasi. Nafawe going pick and roll here, Roberts. Sakichi going down low to Chili Nafawe. Roberts pulls up from the dribble, 18-foot, beautifully tucks that one away, extending the Dragonflies lead back to 21. Nice patience by the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Well, again, the rejection was a little epic. Get out of here! Well, Nafawe just became King Kawata. Well, Kawata's gonna go to the bench, he'll take a breather. So checking into the game now for the first time, Seishin Yokochi. It's a complete second lineup here for Kyle Milling and the Dragonflies. Final 2:20 left. Now they kick out, three at the end of the shot clock, no good. Dragonflies secure the rebounds. Well, it's gonna be a great day of games ahead of us here. Remember, this is the BCL Asia. Of course, you gotta expect the atmosphere is gonna be wonderful when Riyadi enters the building. Oh, what a rejection. Jaya playing to the end as Aldi goes up, and he's gonna finish this one coast to coast. Well, as I was saying, later on today, local time, 3:30, Gorgan, the champions of Iran, will be taking on the champions of the Korean Basketball League, KCC Aegis. While later today, the big one, the champions of the Chinese Basketball Association, Liaoning Flying Leopards. They'll go up against Al Riyadi. And this arena is going to be packed with passionate Lebanese fans. I can tell you that right now. Pelita Jaya force another turnover. Well, a lot of learning points here for Pelita Jaya. The one thing they've got to know, when you play at this level, you're up against the very best clubs from all over Asia. And one thing you cannot do is invite teams to have wide open three-point shots. They played zone defense, man defense, but too many times tonight, the threes have been uncontested for the Dragonflies. As Takeuchi's going to get called for a traveling violation. Just over a minute left here in the fourth quarter. Pelita Jaya along with the Dragonflies, waiting to dribble down the final seconds. Finds the penetration, tries to pull up from the mid-range, and that's just a little too short. As now Roberts is going to finish again with the inside hand. Beautiful finish. Well, he was on the left, but he went with his right hand. That was to avoid the block. And that was a very high IQ play there by Roberts. Had he gone with his left hand, the defense probably would have had enough time to contest it. But a foul's going to be called, so free throws coming up for Pelita Jaya. Well, Roberts just goes in for a quick reach. Well, currently the free throw line here for Pelita Jaya. Well, he's had some good moments in this game. Josiah Michael currently stands at 177 centimeters, 5'10". Very crafty left-handed backcourt player, but he's had his struggles here tonight. 20-point lead to the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Roberts goes baseline, kicks this one out. Dragonflies go for another three. That one's no good. Might be the final shot of the night here for the champions of the Japan. 8 seconds difference between game and shot clock here at the moment. Well, the final three has been tucked away, and that cuts down to a 17-point ball game. The shot clock has been turned off. Well, basketball fans, we would like to thank you for joining us. It's been a terrific day here. Game day one. Remember, more games coming up. Later, Gorgan will be taking on KCC Aegis. And later on, Liaoning Flying Leopards will take on Al Riyadi. But at the end of this one, Hiroshima Dragonflies, the champions of the Japanese B-League, they win the opening game in the BCL Asia, 86-69 against Pelita Jaya. Well, we are going to show you some key stats and, of course, leave you with the highlights, but make sure you join us for the post-game press conference, where we'll meet with both coaches and, of course, captains of each team to get their thoughts on this opening game. BCL Asia, the Basketball Champions League, is now rebranded of the former FIBA Asia Champions Cup. The BCL started in Europe in 2016. It went to Central and South America for the BCL Americas. And finally, we have the FIBA BCL Asia. Well, we'd like to thank everybody for joining us live on the YouTube chat. Remember, to follow more of this competition, make sure you follow BCL Asia on all social media platforms of X, Instagram, and Facebook to get everything that's going on and off the court at the moment. But thank you for joining us. Again, what an unbelievable game it was. The Hiroshima Dragonflies, they pick up the victory. With the big one coming up next, champions of Iran, Gorgan, will be taking on the champions of the Korean Basketball League, KCC Aegis. Well, to all of our Indonesian fans who joined us live, terima kasih for joining. And to all of our Japanese fans, arigatou gozaimasu. Well, Dwayne Evans getting the MVP, Most Valuable Player Award of the game. But we'll now leave you with the highlights. Josh Bett, your commentator for today's game and the next one and throughout the BCL Asia. Join us for the post-game press conference with both the Hiroshima Dragonflies and, of course, Pelita Jaya. Sorry. No space. Johannes, not Johannes?
Johannes.
Johannes, okay. Welcome everybody to the post-game press conference of Game 1 of the Basketball Champions League of Asia. Currently with head coach and player of Pelita Jaya, coach Johannes Wina and Andikawa Prastawa. We'll get an opening statement from player and coach and then time for questions. Andikawa Prastawa, tough game from your team, but just an opening statement on your team and your performance today, please.
This is the first game of this BCL and the first experience too for Pelita Jaya. I think it's still we're still adjusting, and then always the first game is the toughest game of the tournament. So we will get better, I think, on the next two games.
Thank you, Andikawa. Coach, tough one for your team, but good experience. Just an opening statement from how you felt your team performed today.
We know Japan team is a very good team. We have very good local player, very good coach, and also the import. But we coming from not from very good situation because in our league couple days we have some player injured, so we don't they don't really have in the good practice situation. So yeah, we know the physicality, we know the level, we try to match up, but yes, we're still short, but we will come back stronger for the next game.
Thank you, Coach. I'd like to open the press up for questions for both player and coach, please.
Hi, from FIBA Asia. Just like to ask Coach first. I know it was a rough start for the team, but what were the key positive things that your team can take away from this game?
The key positive, we can see another level of playing. You know, the way the Japan run the physicality there. You know, and then the tempo there. The way. So a lot of positive thing that we can get to elevate for the next game.
Okay, and one for Pras. In terms of mentality, how do you guys, both as players, bounce back from a start like this? Maybe it was a bit of a struggle, but how do you guys bounce back, especially since it's just the first game?
For me, especially, yeah, it's just the first game. So in a lose or in a win, we can learn many things on in today's game. So yeah, we have to have like next play mentality and next game mentality. So this game, yeah, it is what it is. So we can prepare for tomorrow game, like recovery, and then what's the opponent, maybe what's their game, or we can do so much stuff to the next game.
All right, thank you.
Any more questions? Coach Johannes, Prastav, thank you so much, and all the best to you guys.
Thank you.
Welcome everybody to the post-game press conference of the BCL Asia. Currently with winning team head coach and player of Hiroshima Dragonflies, Coach Carl Milling and Toshiki Kamisawa. We'll get an opening statement from both player and coach, and then we will have time for questions for the press. Coach, first of all, congratulations off the back of a B-League championship and a great way to start the BCL Asia. Just a comment from your team's performance today.
Yes, first of all, thank you very much. And very happy with how we came out tonight. It's been almost 2 weeks since our last game. We haven't practiced much, and coming off the championship, it's not always easy to bounce back with the right mentality. But we started the game very aggressively, shot the ball well, put us in confidence, and it was a good way to get us back in shape for some tough games coming up later in the week.
Thank you, Coach. Toshiki, well done today. You shot the ball very well from the perimeter. Just a statement on how you felt your performance and your team's performance on the victory today.
日本語でいい？そうですね。まあチームのプレーをしっかりできたので、そこで自分がワイドオープンになってシュートを決めれたっていうのが大きかったです。で、まあチームとしても日本代表として来ているので、しっかり自分たちのバスケットができて、オフェンスもディフェンスもしっかり自分たちのバスケットができて、この勝利につながったかなと思います。
Yes, thanks for the teammates. They make me a wide open shot, and then we successfully made it. So I play really well. So and also we pretty much focus on our play. We all think that we do what we have to do, even though no matter what opponent is. So and also we came here represent Hiroshima and represent Japan. So successfully we win in today's game, and we look forward to play next game and win.
Thank you so much. I'd like to open up questions for the press, please.
日本語でいいですかね。初戦、まあこういう外国でやる初戦ということで非常に入りとか難しかったと思うんですけれども、ヘッドコーチにお聞きします。どういうような意識といいますか、どういうことを選手たちに伝えてこの初戦に臨んだ形でしょうか。
Coming into the weekend, we want to focus on ourselves. It's been a long season, so we want to focus on what we do best. And the roster made a couple changes, so we want to integrate the couple new players as well. But most importantly is try to play our offense, play our defense, pass the ball well, and keep the confidence that we had after the final.
まあそうです。やっぱり海外での試合っていうのはもちろん変わったことだったんですが、やっぱりロスターもちょっとした変則的なロスターだったんで、本当にフォーカスとしてはやっぱり自分たちがやってきたことをしっかりと海外のこういった試合でも出せるようにということでフォーカスはしていましたし、本当にそれが今日しっかりとできたので、本当に選手一人一人も自信を持ってプレーできたと思いますし、私たちがこのレギュラーシーズンを通して積み上げてきたものを今日しっかりと出せたのかなと思います。それが本当に今日のフォーカスであるかなと、思います。
Hi, first from Coach, from FIBA, for Coach. We talked around with your players on Content Day, and they were emphasizing that defense was the identity of the Dragonflies. Can you say that this was the first 3 quarters averaging 15 points from Pelita Jaya? Do you think that this was the display of that defense, or is there still a lot of potential to show from the team?
Our defense was our strength this year, so we're a defensive-minded team. But not playing a game in a couple of weeks, there was probably a few too many errors defensively. So hopefully we can fix those and come back tomorrow night against a strong Korean team. It's going to be a tougher game tomorrow. So we need to be defensively more fundamentally sound.
Okay. For Toshi, this game, you scored 20 points. From what we understand, that's the most you scored in the B League, at least until up to now. So did you feel like there was something special about today? Did you wake up feeling extra good, or was there something special about the day, how it started today?
この、地に来て、練習2日ぐらいして、シューティングタッチっていうのはすごく自分の中で良かったので、今日も、朝起きて、気分よく起きれましたし、 このコート、フロアに立っても、自分の体っていうのはよく動いていたので、でシューティングしてもいいタッチを継続できていたので、それをゲームでもパフォーマンスできたかなと思います。
Yeah, I came here and we play practice 2 days, but my shooting touch was also great, and I woke up this morning early and pretty great, and I came here before the game. I would do a couple shooting, and my shooting touch kept great too. So I feel great. Shooting touch was great, and body conditions and also great before the game. So yeah, it was perfect. It was perfect.
His girlfriend was in the stands.
I was gonna ask you a little bit more about that, Toshi. After you've been coaching him for a while, and Kerry also said that yeah, he's your shooter. But yeah, what can you say about Toshi's play today? His shooting today.
Toshi's one of the best shooters I've seen, especially when he's open. He has a little bit of time to shoot, and the players all believe in him. But one, he's a great shooter because of how much hard work he does. So he shoots and shoots and shoots and shoots. He wears me out with the passes, wears the coaches out with the passing after practice. But he's not just a great shooter, it's all the hard work he does to make him a great shooter. So. And he has a new girlfriend too.
Thank you, Coach Cal Milling. Thank you, Toshiki Kamisawa. All the best for your next games. Thank you very much.
Thank you.